This tutorial is going to demonstrate how to do revolve number 3 of problem set number 2. We're going to be showing a couple things here. How to do a solid revolve and then cut per this hint, per these directions right here. And then also how to just look, how to understand this sketch type profile versus the solid model profile. The first thing you need to understand is essentially these are exactly the same problems. They have slightly different dimensions and they're turned 90 degrees, but these are exactly the same sets of lines for the most part. This one just has the solid model showing, and this one, the model has been hidden. But if you understand that these are exactly the same, then I think that will help you understand how to approach it. I'm just going to draw this. In essence, this is essentially simpler because I don't have dimensions obscured by the solid model. So just draw exactly what you see here. And that's what I'm going to do on the sketch plane over here. I always like to start with my axis on the origin. I'm going to draw the object underneath it. Put in all my dimensions. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now I'm going to line up my object and my axis. So I have to hold the end points of these lines with my profile in order to reach a fully constrained sketch, which this padlock confirms. Now I'm going to go ahead and revolve this. I picked out my profile, select your axis, hit OK, and there's the solid object. Now we're going to go back and do the cut. So I'm going to do another sketch. I'm going to select actually the same plane, and then I'm going to hide my object so I can see what I'm doing. But I'm going to bring sketch number 1 in, and I'll show you why. So I could get rid of sketch number 1 and sketch all over again, but I would rather just import the sketch components from sketch 1. So I use project, I select everything, and then I click OK. And now I imported all of those lines. I'm going to add in the cut information, which is this here. I'm going to add in the dimensions that I've been given. Now, I won't let you put in the 220s and the 40. You can do 2 of the 3, not all 3. I can put in a 40 here, but it's going to tell me that it's a driven dimension. I can hit OK if I just want to put it in there, but I don't need to. Oops, I didn't want a line there. Validate dimension. Point 125. Same thing here. 0.125. And now that's all the information I need, is indicated by the padlock on sketch 2, means fully constrained. So now I can revolve that. And instead of new body, just like you did with extrude, you're going to go to cut. Select yours. Now select your axis. Turn the initial body on. And it shows the cut in the preview. If you don't turn the body back on, it'll say there's nothing to cut. So you do have to turn that body back on. And we still see sketch number 1 under there, so hide that sketch as well. And that's how you do revolve number 3. And as you can see, if I turn this on a right angle, boy, that looks a lot like number 2 over here, doesn't it? It just has a slight angle on this cone, but it is very, very similar. And if you look at the sketch underneath it, it is very, very similar. But if I hide the body now, it looks like revolve number 3. So that's the only difference, is the solid body. So don't let those types of things scare you. The fact that we're showing you different different sets of data to make things is actually making you more flexible in your skills. So just be persistent and you'll get it.